Hey everybody, what's up? Sean B. Bowman here. Got a brand new haircut. Got the beard trimmed, blown out. Somebody said that I've got hold on here. Let's see if we can. It's all dark and sexy up in here, but someone said I got a Bert and Ernie haircut. I just think it's grown and sexy. I don't know about y'all. Let me know in the comments. How's everybody doing? Give some people a chance to come up here. We're calling this segment tonight, What's Happening? And we're going to talk about things coming up, things going on. I'm going to have a great guest on here tonight. So please share this to your page if you're seeing this right now. Let's get the word out. Let's get the let out. It's Friday night. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves and having a great time, and as the work week is done and you guys can kind of just chill out and everything else like that. Let's see here. We'll put some other stuff on here. So tonight is sponsored by our wonderful sponsor, 7K Metals. It allows you to electronically purchase actual gold. So if you want to learn more about that, I am just now putting the link in the comments. So please check them out. It's really cool stuff. I've even got some coins I can show you guys in a little bit, but we'll wait till a little bit later. So anyhow, let's see here. Let me make sure. See here. Don't have anybody else watching right now. If you're watching, put something in the comments. Let us know you're there. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that more people see this going live. There we go. So, all right, there we are. I'm going to do this. Boom. Going live. There's that. Hey, I hope I'm saying your name correct. I hope it's Eliza or Eliza. Let me go ahead and she's our first person to be here. There we are. Eliza, party of one, right on. She is a wonderful writer. She has a book coming out in July, on July the 8th. And I have no clue what it's about. But when it does come out, I hope she would bless us with her presence to talk about it. My mother's a librarian, and straight up, books are in my blood. So we'd love to have you here as a guest. Oh, okay, she's corrected me. So we can all learn right now. You say it as Eliza. How you doing, Eliza? Yeah, there we go. Put that ghetto twang up on it. So let's see here. Tonight we're just enjoying that the week is over with, and the weekend is here. It's been a year that we've been dealing with COVID. I know last year, I remember going out that last night. It was last weekend before or the weekend of St. Patrick's Day. Everybody was out celebrating. And the governor of Maryland had said, okay, listen, we need to start cracking down on this COVID thing. Just small groups only. Everybody was out. Everybody. We just knew, okay, if they're going to shut it down, they're going to shut it all down. We're going to shut it down tonight. And then, of course, within a few days, everything was locked down after that. But, thankful for the people that are still here. Shout out to all those who are no longer with us. I've lost in the last year, over 10 people. And, really going to miss them. But, for those of us that are here, let's just keep on pushing. Let's get to that place where we're back to some real normalcy. You know what I'm saying? Vaccines out. I know my mother's gotten her vaccine. I should be getting mine here not too long from now. And let's just, hope everything works out. So what else we got going on? All right. So next week, a week from tonight, starting at 6 p.m., we're going to have open mic comedy here at Birdie's Cafe at 233 East Main in Westminster, Maryland. So from 6 until 7, we're going to be doing open mic comedy, which is like anything goes. You never know what you're going to see. And then at 7 p.m., we're going to have our featured artist. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I posted some flyers up. Check on up to them. If you guys can make it here to Westminster, please come on out. It's BYOB as long as you buy something. Buy a sandwich, please, something. make sure you tip the wonderful staff. I mean, the wonderful Kristen will be here as our straightforward roasting server. She'll be with us. Christy Bellich will be the hostess with the mostess. And we're going to have some great comics from everywhere that are going to really perform and do a great job. So that's next Friday. Open mic starts at 6 p.m. So be there like CP time early, though. Like come 15 minutes early instead of 15 minutes late. You know, and we're doing this out back in our Outback Theater. If there's weather, we'll figure something out. We'll let you guys know. But we just want to, stretch our legs and have some fun next Friday night. Let's see here. What else is going on? Okay, of course, Birdie's Cafe is the home of the Carroll County Pride Festival. That's going to be happening in that's in July. Yeah, that's in July. And I think it's right around my birthday, July 11th. So we'll start putting some flyers up for that. We're going to try and do Juneteenth this year, COVID permitting. Block the streets, and we're going to celebrate just Black history, Black involvement, the core Black families' history within this county, which is very unique. And this is a great excuse to eat food and act a fool. You know what I'm saying? So Juneteenth, it's going to be on June 19th. We're still working on that. And getting that plan. We're going to keep it super simple this year, just to get our feet wet. But our goal is to we want to, just interact with each other, love up on one another, learn how we can love ourselves better. Maybe that's going to be the theme for this year will be, love yourself like you need to be loved. You know what I'm saying? And then also we got a great event coming up in April, and that is where my guest comes in. Here she is, the lovely Chauna Lawson. Hey, sister, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
What's going on, Sean? How are you?
I'm fine. Did I say your name right?
It's Chauna, but it's all good.
Okay, so it's
I get Shauna a lot.
That's a hard CH. Okay, yes. And there we go. Now everybody can see how your lovely name is spelled. Okay.
Thank you.
And I'm so sorry. It's just, I always just say, "What's up, sister?" That's
no, it's all good. Or it's usually Cece. You usually call me Cece too, so that's fair. No worries.
No, I ain't gonna get in trouble by your mama. Your mother is not.
She'll definitely call you out before I will. She will call you out before I will.
Well, you see the way I spell mine, which is SEAN.
Right.
And people actually have the nerve to want to call me Scene. Like, nobody named Scene.
Now, I do have a friend named Shauna, and her name is spelled like yours, but with the A at the end.
That's dope.
Right.
Dope.
Right.
So, Chauna, tell everyone about the wonderful event you're putting together. And I'm just so thankful you're here because you're so busy with it, riding that train, making sure it don't get derailed.
You were so funny.
Let everybody know about what you got going on.
Absolutely. So HBCU Con is a wonderful organization that has been built to bridge the gap and to celebrate the intersection of the HBCU and the geek communities. So it's kind of like a HBCU experience just for us nerds, so to speak. If that makes in a nutshell.
Now I understand. I'm up here playing with camera stuff, so you can't see that, but I'm trying to be all funky about it. And what I'll do is we'll put some links within the chat afterwards,
Thank you.
so people can link up to it, and we'll put some stuff on the page as well. You all are doing something different this year. Now I know last year it was trying to get done, but then COVID happened. And it was going to be at Bowie State, but this is going to be more of a virtual format, correct?
Yes, that's correct. So just kind of like in the spirit of safety first until things really settle. We're going to be doing our event completely virtual. All of our programs are going to be streamed live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So all of our pages for that. And then we're going to have a vendor expo that is sponsored by the Subsume Summit. So shout out to Subsume and Dedra Sneed. Yeah, it's kind of like a RPG setup where you have like an avatar, like The Sims. If you ever played The Sims, you have an avatar.
Yeah, I played Sims. Yeah, and I mean, I'll just say this: I've heard of The Sims, but I don't know. Knowing my crazy self, I go act a fool. end up having 3 more kids that I don't want to claim,
There
whatever.
do be some drama in The Sims, but it's not that much drama in this one. You just buy stuff and
Well,
then you can
that's
get
kind of
panels.
cool though. I mean, to be honest, this is a game changer when it comes to events because
Yeah.
the way you've explained it to me as an RPG, and I can't wait to see it and how it's going to develop. But you could actually, like, I was thinking about this. I went to the Comic-Con in New York City, in the fall of 2019. And if anyone's ever been to one, it's just a huge crowd. It's
Mhm.
crowded, elbow to
Mhm.
elbow. And there's really no way you can see everything that you want to see. So
Mhm.
this is actually a way that, say, next year, once we're past this, you could have the live event, but me as a vendor buying a
Right.
table,
Right.
people can still see me if
Right.
they didn't see me while they were there, you
Right.
know? And especially if you can keep it up for, like, say, a month later to give
Yeah.
you enough time to actually catch every single vendor. I think that's
Exactly.
awesome. That
Yeah.
is awesome.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about it is, all the panels and stuff will be available for folks to view at a later date, but you get to watch it live. And the cool thing about watching it live is you'll be able to comment, ask questions, things of that nature. And we're also going to be debuting some live performances and short films. So it's just going to be a really dope event, really trying to just make up for the fact that, we're still kind of on lockdown, especially when it comes to like these large scale events.
Well,
Mhm.
I'm telling you the rest right now. I'm getting a table straight up. I'm going to the table,
Yay!
and I'm going to show off and show out. You know me.
Show out.
So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. Now you are an experienced cosplayer. So, what are your favorite characters that you enjoy becoming as a cosplayer?
That's funny because I guess experienced is like relative. I guess experienced in the sense that I've been doing this a while, right?
Well, yeah, it's called
Um,
experience system. Okay, that's experience.
mhm, mhm. You funny.
She
Well,
just
I
cussed me
guess
out. That was so cute.
you are so funny. I mean, Chun-Li, of course, has always been a favorite. I think as of recently, I really like Jubilee, which I did not expect to like
Mm,
as much as I did. And it was actually suggested to me by a friend, Greg Burnham, who's the writer of Tuskegee Heirs and Search of Sadaka. And he and Marcus were having a Marvel event in Atlanta, and I just so happened to be in Atlanta at the same time because I was there on business, right? So
okay.
he was like, I was like, I don't have no Marvel character to cosplay. The only character I had at that time was Black Widow, and the costume was too big at that point.
Okay.
So I was like, Storm, I had like 3 weeks to pull this together. So I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to pull Storm together, and I gotta travel. So I was like thinking about it, and I was like, Jubilee. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, Jubilee's kind of spunky,
Now,
bratty.
do you happen to have a picture of you as Jubilee?
Let me see if I could pull it up for
Because
you.
if you could pull it up, what you could do is this. Watch. I'm gonna show up on my tricks. I think you
I
can
could
put it
send
in.
it to you.
Why don't you? Yeah. How about this? Why don't you send it to me? Send it to me on my Facebook.
All right.
Do that because then I can do all kinds of cool. Well, I'm gonna show off some of the skills I've learned since the last time. Chauna was my first guest when I got this entire Be Live platform. Shout out to Be Live, where
I
it
know that's
allows
right.
me to do, all kinds of fun stuff, camera wise, highlighting your comments. So if you see
Mhm.
us going live and you see us like this, jump on and in. And we love to promote things. You'll see it when you watch this live, but our sole person watching this right now, Aliza, is a writer, and her book comes
Hi,
out this
Lisa.
summer. And here's what she said. Check this out. I can highlight comments like this. I want my book in your mama's library because my mother's a librarian. Okay, so you just sent it there. Okay, now watch this. You're gonna love this. So you just said that there.
Speaking of
And
books, I want to shout out my uncle. My uncle just published a book, my great uncle,
oh,
and
right.
he is a retiree from the Library of Congress. And
Okay.
he filed a class action lawsuit, anti-discrimination class action lawsuit, and he won. It
Is
took him
that
like
right?
10 years. Yeah, and they got it was like a massive payout to all the minority employees. Mhm.
Okay, so he was at the Library of Congress.
Mm-hmm. This is
Okay,
him.
because I'm in this, I'm in the same agency. So all
Yeah.
I'll say is this: to be continued. To
I'll
be
send you
oh,
that.
okay. Oh, it's
I'll
not
send
letting
you
me.
that as well. Yeah, he did say some. He did have some words
Yeah,
about to say because they have a foundation in his name
is that
there,
right?
but yeah, they don't really do anything with it,
See how
unfortunately.
they do. See how they do. All right, here we
Mhm.
go. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can bring it up. I may not be able to bring up the picture because it's showing up as a web page. Thank you
Okay.
for the article. I could use that. Okay, hold
Hmm.
on. Okay, let me see here. Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Hold on, hold on. I got this. I got this. I got this. Here we go. And I'm so sorry for this you know,
It's
we're
all
trying
good.
here.
We
But
learning.
we
It's
learning. I
it was
know.
hard enough when we did it in person, and you had like if you had a presentation,
Uh-huh. And I know how to do that. So
and they would have like experts on staff, and then they would still be struggling.
I know for real. I know for real. All right, let's see if it'll let me bring it up. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've got it up there. And
Okay.
then now, okay, I got that. Here we go. Okay, I just put it up on my Facebook page.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let all the haters just hate, you
Wow.
know.
That's so
Here we go.
intense.
Hold on. Okay, there's that. Perfect. There we go. All right, here we go. We're gonna one magical thing I can do is I can share my screen. So
Yay.
watch this. Watch this trick here. See here. There we go. Next time, if we have more time, what we'll do is we'll have all this stuff queued up. Okay.
It's
There
cool.
we go.
This
And
is nothing else if not entertaining.
for real, right? Right, right. All right, here we go. So this is you as there we go. I'm just gonna hide myself and just there.
You were too funny. I should have sent you a landscape photo in hindsight. I can't hear you though. You got to come back. You got to come back from backstage. Uh-oh.
Okay.
I was about to say, is he gonna be able to come back?
Okay, I think I know how to make it bigger. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Here we go. We're gonna do this. Okay, and let's see here. Okay, hold on, hold on. Don't go nowhere. Don't go no. I'm right here. I'm right. Oh yeah. Next time look, we definitely want to make sure this bad boy is queued up
This
because
is
Lord
hilarious.
have mercy. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna maximize that. It's taking a while for I got one of them old them old people monitors. Gotta let this bad boy warm up before it get there. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that off. So I can show a tab, and which is really cool because I don't know if you saw it. I went on to AOC, the Congresswoman AOC's Instagram, and she did a live video, and I was able to stream the live video through a broadcast just by sharing the Chrome tab. So it's all kinds of fun stuff I can do. And let's see here. We're just gonna do the entire screen. Okay, we're gonna share that, and that should. Okay, let me see if I'm gonna try and do it right. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, and then we got that. All right, here it goes. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm gonna show the screen, and you talk because they can hear you. So I'm going to share the screen, and you tell
Okay.
people what we're looking at and what went into, doing this. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So that's my Jubilee. And essentially, I got everything from Amazon with the exception of the shorts. I already had the shorts. And actually, I already had the sleeve and the glove. And as a matter of fact, I got the earrings and the X-Men accessories like the belt buckle and the pins and stuff on Etsy. Um, the hardest part was probably the jacket. I still haven't been able to find like the perfect yellow trench coat that I really want to use to like embody the character and my style. But this is a chiffon kind of like cover up, which was actually perfect because I shot this at Dragon Con. It was really, really hot. So, and shout out to Sam Moy, SF Design. He did that, made it look like I'm shooting fireworks and blowing stuff up. Yeah.
We can get that. Okay, there we go. That is awesome, and that's a lot of work you put into that. And you look lovely in that. And I think another thing too. I think with the virtual realm, and you can kind of explain this. As a woman cosplayer, what are the negatives of going to a live Comic-Con? So many people, and you're in full character, but some people, let's just say, they're just idiots who are not respectful. So
Yeah.
maybe you can go a little bit about like those experiences that you have to go through.
Well, it's always interesting because it really depends. Like all the experiences are different depending on the con. I mean, some things are just constant, like the fact that it kind of just happens. But the ways in which it happens usually differs. Like at Awesome Con, everything is usually confined within within the Washington Convention Center. So all the incidents that I've like had happen at places like that have been like inside the con halls, where Dragon Con, everything's kind of like in the open and you're going from like one hotel to the next. So there's a lot of people on the street, and many of which have never seen anything like this before.
Correct.
So they don't know how to really respond, they kind of just look at you like you're going to the club, I guess, which is like, even if you're going to the club, it's still kind of not necessary. But at any rate, it's always interesting to see how that kind of manifests, so to speak. So, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think it's. Well, I mean, I think I'm straight up for women who are doing cosplay. Y'all should just bring real weapons. You know what I'm saying? And just like blast fools when they being disrespectful. So,
it depends on the state. It depends on the state. And what kind of weapon you have.
This is part of my costume, baby. This is just part of my costume.
Because like some states you could carry a gun, but you can't like carry around nunchucks or
I think in the state of Georgia,
or a sword.
Yeah, like in the state of Georgia, you can open carry a weapon, but you can't open carry a sex toy. It's like some weird, So I'm just saying,
Yeah. Well, like I have friends in New York who walk around with a sword because you can't really have a concealed carry. It's not really a concealed carry or anything like that. So that's kind of how they compensate. And they just legalized nunchucks recently. Apparently, they were banned. So good for them. Yay, nunchucks.
Yay, nunchucks. There we go. That's about it. I just wanted to do a quick live, jump on, tell people what's going on. And just to remind you, we've got comedy up here in Westminster next Friday night. Starting 6 o'clock will be open mic. And then 7 o'clock, we got featured artists. And if you're able to come up next Friday, come on up. Bless us with your presence,
Nice.
And everything. It'll be a lot of fun. Tell your friends about it. And we're going to be spreading the word. I know. Now, if people want to get a table at your HBCU con, how do they contact you? Which would they have to go to the page, whatever?
Sure.
Okay,
sure.
yeah.
So
So
if you would like to vend, like host a vendor table or artist table, if you would like to present a panel, or if you would like to perform, or if you have a short film that you would like for folks to see, you can go to www.hbcucon.org / participate, or just go to hbcucon.org and click on participate at the top left little bar, and the rest, it'll take you where you need to go from there.
Listen, feel free to put all those links in the comments after we're done this.
Yeah.
You're already subscribed to the Blast Furnace page, so I'll start putting more stuff up, and you can put stuff up there as well.
Okay.
We'll just kind of get this thing going, and the date is April 17th, correct?
Yes, April 17th through the 24th. And also next week on March 25th, we're having our Women's History Month panel, She Saves the Day. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And that's at 6:30.
And is that on Friday?
Yep. Actually, it's on Thursday. It's Thursday.
Okay,
at
yeah,
6:30.
Thursday.
And and that'll be streamed live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube.
Well, please, send me the link, and I'll make sure I stream it here.
Yeah, thank you.
I can do that.
Thank you. I know that's right. I know that's right.
Well, thank you so much for being on here. Thank you for all the wonderful people in the comments, especially Eliza, which I think is the only person
I know,
in the comments. But that's all right, because Eliza, we're gonna have you on here as a guest as well. And I know we're trying to do some other things with some other podcasts coming up. And so I like this. A quick episode of what's happening.
Yeah.
Or what's happening now, what's going on this week, and we'll plug anything. So you all, everyone, have a great night. Chauna, again, thank you and many blessings. Thank you for being on this. And everyone, have a wonderful good night and a great weekend. Take care.